Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back with the next episode of our Pokemon Violet MonoSteel playthrough here. I was gonna say in Pokemon Violet again, but I've already said that. So yeah. But anyway, we are here, and I went ahead and did some grinding in between episodes. I decided it would be more efficient if I did that as opposed to doing just battling people. So I do have our team leveled up, and let's meet them. So you can kind of see here, but we'll go player by player. We still have Polarity the Magneton. He is now up to level 34, and like I said in the last episode, I want to keep him as a Magneton for a few levels, or at least a couple episodes maybe, and then evolve him to a Magnezone later. Right now, we do have the advantage of him being faster than Magnezone, so there is some benefit to having him. But even still, he still hits like a truck. 92 special attack. That's crazy. And he did get a Flash Cannon at level 34, so this is pretty much his moveset. um, and then we have Ballista, our Fortress, who we caught at the end of last episode as a Pineco. He is being given the Rocky Helmet, which causes Pokemon that makes direct contact to be damaged. And we have given him Rapid Spin, Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, and regular Spikes. Let me see if I've got something to give besides... I kind of want to give him Self-Destruct, just as like a final nuke. I don't think Rapid Spin is going to be super useful for us. And since I'm using Set Battle Style, and this isn't a Nuzlocke, I might as well. So he will be coming with us into the next Team Starbase. We'll set up our Spikes, we'll set up our Stealth Rocks. Toxic Spikes aren't going to do any good because it is a Poison type gym, or a Poison type base. And then we have Tinkatuff, Adrienne. She has gotten a little bit of an upgrade in the sense that she has Play Rough now. Hooray. I'm actually going to make it so the Self-Destruct is not in first. So she is a little bit stronger. She, of course, has a few more levels to go before she evolves. So I think 3. Tim, the Lucario, is up to level 33. He will not be joining us for this gym. One, because this is actually one where he's not going to be super useful. I mean, he can use Metal Claw, but his fighting typing is not going to help against the poisons. And then we have Tremors, the Earthworm, up to level 33. He hasn't gained any new moves. He has Iron Head, Smackdown, Bulldoze, and Mudslap, still with Earth Eater, obviously. And then our Cuffant evolved into Copperaja. Still holding the Life Orb, still with Sheer Force. You do not have Iron Head yet, do you? No, we don't. Okay. But we do have a Rock Smash, Bulldoze, Stomp, and Heavy Slam. Copperaja is going to be very important in this gym, or in this little base. So she will be coming along. And I changed her name to Patina as well. I think we're going to go... I know I don't use... I don't use Adrienne a ton, but if we're going against poison types, Fairy cannot do that. So the final spot is going to be between Tremors and Polarity. I think I'm probably going to go Polarity just because Magneton hits a lot harder. And so our newest evolutions will get to take the stage. Patina, Ballista, and Polarity. So let's go. And if you remember, I did make a rule stating that I could only take 3 Pokemon uh, into these bases. That way we match the number of Pokemon used by the Team Star base captain. Goal in this episode is to do this and to go to the Medali Gym and beat it. But we can get those 2 things knocked out, and that would mean we only have 3 badges left to get. And then for our Team Star, we would have it would just be Ortega and Airy left, I think. Yeah, Ortega and Airy. And then our Titans, we would just be lacking the False Dragon and then the Quaking Earth. Quaking Earth Titan will be much easier in this game for us than it would be in if we were playing Pokemon Scarlet, because in Pokemon Scarlet it's Great Tusk, who is ground fighting, and in this one it's Iron Treads, who I think is ground steel. Actually, yes, it is ground steel. Get Adrienne up an extra level to 35, mostly just because that's what level she got player up at. Yeah, we're going to be in good shape for this. Arceus is notoriously very tough to deal with, but a lot of the things that make him tough to deal with are not a problem for us because we cannot be poisoned. So... all of his stab moves we are either immune to or resist, because and he's got a stun tank. Actually, does he have a toxicity? Not toxicity. A Toxicroak. I don't know if it's him or Airy that has the Toxicroak. I know one of them does. I don't want to. Okay. So this is kind of the section where I think we're gonna start. I think we've probably come over the hump. Our stuff, stuff started to evolve. Magnemite became a Magneton. Obviously, we've got Lucario. We have Copperajah now. Once Tinkaton evolves into Tinkaton, then it'll be a monster. Oh, I did go gather up some more Gimme Gold coins as well. So we are at nope, wrong thing. Not enough to evolve it, but we do have quite a few now. I think we're at like nearly 700. 716. So a little under 300 to go. I don't know how. So, Ballista's only attacking move is self-destruct. I don't know how that's gonna work in. Copperajah is looking very big. How that's gonna work in terms of these fights. He should faint every time he attacks. I guess it doesn't work that way. That's good, I guess. So then, I don't know if it's gonna let me change up my order or not. I may have to do a swap. But Caparage is kind of just tearing through these. I really wish this was a game. I would love a non-fan made Pokemon game where they put every unique battle gimmick into the game, you know. So like we could get Dynamax, we could get Dynamax and Gigantamax, we could get Mega Evolutions, you know, Z Crystals, I guess. I was not real big in Sun and Moon, and I actually never finished Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But even still, having the Z moves and stuff would be neat. I don't care as much about terrestrialization, but and just so that everything can be like the Masters 8 tournament in the Pokemon anime. Because if we did that, then I could have a Gigantamax Caparage, I could have my Lucario Mega Evolve. Actually, Corviknight has got a Gigantamax form too, but I'd probably go with Caparage just because it's, you know, pure steel type. We don't have that many base game steel types that we need to catch either. We still need to go get a Cypher and evolve it, which I can do. I do have a second. I have a second switch. I'll have to charge it, but. So I can give a Cypher its metal coat and put it over. And then the other ones, I don't know that I probably won't spend the time to evolve a Bisharp. We will be catching an Iron Treads at some point, and we might even add it to our final team. Oh, I gotta get a Klefki somewhere too. I know where to get those, though. Yeah, I wonder why they make fun of you. You talk that way when you paint your nails. I'm just saying. Plague on your house, he says. Okay, yeah, he's got 4 Pokemon. So I should have been able to take in another Mon, but that's okay. Does this Skuntank have Flamethrower? No, but it does have Sucker Punch, and it's going to continue to go for that, so I can just set up my spikes and Stealth Rocks. There's 2 turns of his Sucker Punch gun. We will go through. He will use all of his Sucker Punch PP by the time we're done with this. For the longest time, I would never have used a Pokemon like Fortress, especially in this capacity. I really would have with Self-Destruct because I normally play Nuzlocke, but with this and Okay, that's 3 layers of spikes. 3 layers of spikes, a layer of stealth rocks. The toxic spikes aren't going to do any good, so I'm not going to set them up. So, oh, now he's going to go for toxic. So, I don't know what this Skuntank's moveset is, but oh, not quite enough. Well, everything that comes in now is going to take a ton of damage. I might should have kept Copper Roger for the end, but gone out into this is where I wish I had like Sword Dance or something. I don't even know if Copper Roger gets. Rev of Room. This is an actual Rev of Room, and not the Team Starmobile. This thing is underleveled because you can't get it till you can't get it to level 40, which he's not at. He has Bulldoze. I'm not in the least bit concerned about one-shotting anything that comes in. Yeah, I mean, it's nearly at half health anyway. And this is I mean, Bulldoze is a 60 base power move. Life Orb boosted, Sheer Force boosted. It's not stab, but... And now here's the Team Starmobile River Room. Does it take Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage? Yep. There we go. Yay. Oh, he's got Flame Charge. Don't think it'll matter, I'm pretty sure this Bulldoze is one shot. It did not. Oh. Toxic Debris. Oh, we lived another one. Patina, you monster. This thing just has a ton of health. So there's no way we live that one, but that's okay. So a magnet boosted stab thunderbolt from Polarity might finish this thing off. It does outspeed. We just need to live one. Oh, we'll live two. Okay. Which is good because we needed to. Even a crit will kill. So it only did 24 damage. You need to be fast. But that's all you got. Hooray. So, we were good. Magneton still had a good chunk of health, and realistically, had we done that, had we lost, and we would have just brought a fourth member, I would have probably put Orthworm on the team and just said, okay, here we go. Solve the problem. But we had a much easier time with him. Or whatever her name was. Yeah, Mela. Which makes sense. Fire is super effective against steel. Poison does not affect it. I mean, his Skuntank, it literally did not do anything. Went for all 5 of its sucker punches on a switch in, and then 3 of them on my hazard setup. Let me set everything up, and then just took a bunch of damage from me me exploding. There is a Pokemon that can, I think it's Glamora. That I believe can. No, it's Salazzle. I think is the one that can poison. Its ability allows it to poison. Uh, that's what we need in a future Pokemon game. We need an evolution from male Slanted. And an evolution from male Combi while we're at it. I don't even care if they're any good. I just. Yeah, corrosion. Yeah, it can poison target even if it's a steel or poison type. Which is really cool. I like that as an ability. It's odd that Salazzle is the one that got it, but. Okay, so yeah, Battle of the Second is going to be Monsieur Larry. I will say Atticus is cooler than Koga. I'm going to just talk about poison ninjas. I don't mind Janine, but not a big Koga guy. What are we at on time? 22 minutes. Perfect. As long as we can get off the phone with Cassiopeia and Penny. I really could. Really, what I should have done is I should have leveled up Bronzor, because I think it was within range of evolving, and put Bronzong on the team, and then used him in that fight. But he couldn't have done anything against Skuntank, and then he had Revavroom, was a Steel type who resists Psychic, or he would have taken neutral against Psychic. This game, probably more than any other Pokemon game, did do a fantastic job of just the plot twists. Um, I don't know how many Pokemon Larry has. Larry. A video game character. I think he's got 4 Pokemon. Nope, that didn't tell me. So he has 3 Pokemon. So, what do you say we take the other 3? I mean, if I was taking all of them, then yes, I would lead with Ballista, and just say, "Hey, go to town." Since he's only got 3 Pokemon, and we will only use 3 Pokemon. I'm not super worried because I have Lucario, and even if Lucario goes down, everything else still exists. Do you have any items for you? I'm not even really sure about the Covert Cloak on. Let's use this on Calcium's for special attack. Sure. Speed. I'll keep that and give it to Magneton. Defense, yes. That's where we can get your defense boost too. I'm gonna give this to Adrienne. I may go ahead and give this to Bolton. Now then. Actually, let me check this place first. Thank you for the singular gimme go thing. Save a lie. I think my goal when I get to types that have more diversity, I'm gonna try and use weaker Pokemon where I can. Now I will try to default to newer Mons, but like, okay, when I do. Like when I do flying types, okay, and obviously Gyarados is a flying type, but instead use Pelipper. Water flying is just worse. Sort of. It's worse in the sense that it's, you know, from just an offensive standpoint, but I'm going to do this real quick to get the XP candies. That way I can go ahead and get to the next set of levels. And I will try to use Mons that I have not ever used before. For the Steel types, that's pretty. Tinkatuff I have used before. Copperage I've never used. Magneton, I'm sure everybody's probably used at least once. I'm sure there is a Nuzlocke on this channel somewhere that if you go look hard enough, you will see me using a Magneton. Lucario is about the same. On here with the Metal Claw? Heck yeah, I got some intelligent teammates. Dragon Rush. Such a big move for such a little bat. And then two carry faces. Okay, I take back what I said. Tailwind. An agile style attack is getting two of them dudes off. Alright. And then if we were to get Dragon as our next type or whatever, I would try very hard to avoid the pseudo legendaries as much as I can. There's a certain point where you kind of just have to. But I already said I'm not going to use the starters. Okay, now I need to get to. Thank you. I am going the right way, I believe. Ooh, a Chansey. Chances give really good XP. This is the level ahead of us, yeah, this should be a pretty decent game. Yep. Alright, thanks. So. Chansey, Happiny, Chansey, Happiny, Audino, and Blissey, I know all give really good XP. I don't know off the top of my head what some others are, but it's based on HP. So anything that's gonna have good HP. Made the little Tuttle cry. And since I have a Mon that can take it out really easy, I'm definitely going to. Let me actually, I'm kind of curious. Okay, so in case you were curious, according to Gemini, the Pokemon that give out the highest XP are Blissey first, and then Eternamax, Eternatus for all of the wild versions of those that you can find. And then Mega Audino, again, for all the wild Mega Audinos you can find. And then Chansey, which again I just talked about, it's a pretty common, they're pretty commonly sought out. There's a bronze on here. Oh, I've been here. I came here looking for something. After Chansey, it's the two Mega Mewtwo's, and then Mega Rayquaza, and then regular Audino. So there you go. You learn something new every day. I didn't even I knew what the criteria was, that it was HP based. I did not know what the exact statistics were going to be, and I didn't think about legendaries. And well, technically, it wasn't even the legendaries. It was the uh, mega evolved forms of legendaries. But yeah, so if I see any peonies, we're going after them. I think those are both. Yeah, I've been to both of those. Okay. I was looking at the. Yep. We're we're gonna catch the Scyther. I don't think this will kill. But this I am gonna probably want for the Psychic Gem. Ball, Dust Ball, Turn Ball, Repeat Ball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Pokeball, Premier Ball. Oh, excuse me. Got him. Which Scyther evolution do y'all like better, Scizor or Cleavor? He went on the team, but he is not on the team. We have to evolve him. I do have a metal cut though, so it won't be hard. I will probably do that in between episodes. Like I said, I'd prefer not to be using Lucario, but it is a normal type gym, and he is a fighting type. It's just good type matchups. I wonder if I can come in here and start this without going to the. Because I know what I need to order to do this. Is Larry here? I don't see him. Yeah. No, regular mode. Okay, I don't want regular mode gym. Or regular mode restaurant. I want gym mode restaurant. It's like a transformer. I should battle you now or later. Okay. So we're battling her after we take on the gem. Okay. All right, Larry. I don't need hints. You know what I'm coming for. All right, man bun. And then the one dude here sitting in the front row that kind of looks like Elton John. It's grilled rice balls. Medium serving. Fire blast. Lemon. And yay, gym. Yes, this is the gym challenge. It wouldn't have mattered. We would have fought 4 people. We would have fought 3 people that had normal types. They would have all died to a drain punch. So I'm not worried about it. Okay, so we do still have a chance here. Do I want to add? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add Fortress to the team. He's a new member. This is only his 2nd rodeo, so we'll add him. Yes. Let's do it, Larry. This will be slightly easier than his Elite 4 team, which is the flying types, which we also have the solution for. Hello. I'm Larry. Poor guy. I'm going to set up everything that I can. Stealth Rock's being very important because he does have a Star Raptor. I don't know if I want to do Toxic Spikes or not because he does give Facade as his TM. And a Facade from his Dunsparce is going to hurt. But oh, you need to be asleep. That's lame. Now we got our rocks up. Sucker punch. Spikes. Is this making this battle last a little bit longer than it needs to? Maybe. I don't think Sucker Punch works if your opponent is asleep. And you're the one that put me to sleep, sir. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I'm not going for a... Okay. Alright, so now... Yeah, I'm not going to go for Toxic Spikes just because he does have Facade. Not that it's really going to matter. But I might as well just let Ballistic handle it. He went for Young. That's unfortunate. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to work up here. Instead of taking out the Kamala. Pull Kamala, the Sleepy Joe, and slam. And now he's going to go for these slams, which slam's only 75 accurate. That's a miss. Plus, I resist it. Now, wake up, please. Wake up, please. Thank you. I still attest the second workup was a smarter play because Dudunsparce does get a ground type move, which won't be a problem as long as I outspeed because a Drain Punch will definitely kill it, especially now. It's taking 50% damage. What I could do could terrestrialize, but that didn't matter. Thank you. Nope. Unfortunately, Staraptor will not take any spikes damage, but it will take 25 damage from the Stealth Rocks. My attack is not lowered. Good. Pop quiz. Which Pokemon take most damage from a full layer of spikes and a full 3 layers of spikes and a layer of Stealth Rocks? Give you seconds to think, as I've got to collect myself too and see if I know for sure the full list. But basically, what you want when you're doing it. So to get the full spikes damage, obviously the Pokemon has to be grounded, so no flying types, and nothing with levitate. Stealth Rocks are based off of the Pokemon's weakness to rock. So, flying types, ice types, and fire types, and bug types all take most damage from Stealth Rocks. Ooh. And kill. But I believe, I think that the 2 Pokemon that take the most damage from Stealth Rocks and full spikes are Frostmoth and Volcarona. The reason being, I do not want Bone Rush. The reason being, Volcarona is bug fire and does not have levitate, so it will take 50% from Stealth Rocks, and then another 25% from the spikes. So it comes in completely nerfed. That's why heavy duty boots are a great item for it. Frostmoth is the same thing except it's ice type instead of fire. I don't think there's anything else that takes. So many ice fire types, I don't think. Galarian Darmanitan. Sin mode, Galarian Darmanitan. Yeah. Like I said, he gives facade, so. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is interesting. Ah, okay. So, sorry, I was doing some research into Stealth Rocks, but yes, Volcarona, Larvesta, Snom, and Frostmoth are the four Pokemon that take the most damage from full spikes and Stealth Rocks damage. However, upon reading that, I realized there is a Gigantamax Copperage's signature move. Allows you to. Has a secondary effect that leaves behind Stealth Rocks, except that they're Steel type. So with that in mind, if you have that up, and the full layer of spikes and the stealth rocks, and someone sends in a Frostmoth without heavy duty boots, they die on entry. They get one-shotted because it works in percentages. It also applies to Delibird and. See, right now I don't know why it would. Yeah, it applies to Delibird and Lowland Ninetales too. Okay, can I like change my team? No? Okay. Guess not. I go into battle tomorrow with 3 Pokemon. Of course, one of them is Lucario, so. And we are going to get hazards up because I'm just that type of guy. She gets a chance to fully check to see if her team is right to face me, but I don't even get to update mine. They are. Now, let me get to my box, please. Lycanroc. How many Pokemon does she have? 4? 5? 20? She's so like. I wonder how she would feel if she if she met like an actual good champion, like Leon or Lance or Steven Stone, you know, Diantha. Or sorry, Diantha's kind of. You know, she's always so worked up about Gita. Like, oh, Gita's this amazing trainer. Gita's a moron. She doesn't necessarily have to. Okay, she does have some bad Pokemon. Why does she have an Avalugg and a freaking Go-Goat? Maybe one more spikes. And need to take some rocky helmet damage. This is a perfectly valid strategy. It's what's stupid. Toxic spikes, go! Because I'm actually still doing good damage. I haven't attacked him once. All I've done is set up my hazards. I would have laughed if that wouldn't have killed my final layer of toxic spikes off. Okay, so now that if Fortress could have lasted one more turn, we would have taken out Lycanroc without having to do anything. The next Pokemon's going to come in and is going to take Stealth Rock, Spike, and be poisoned. Keep my current Pokemon, can't switch. And boop. And boop. I am battling her nerfed. I've only got 3 Pokemon. Can't help it that she just has a Gumi at this point. Actually, Gumi may not evolve until level 40, now that I think about it. And I really can't help it that I nearly beat her. That I nearly beat her light and wrong by just standing there. He's just standing there, menacingly. Meowscarter really is a pretty cool Pokemon. Yeah, go ahead, Monona. Get your Restalization on. Ow. Well, that was a crit. It did like half damage. It was very effective. Oh yeah, she's not a dark type anymore, so that's not going to be as effective. It was still the better play. Metal Claw's not going to be super effective, and I needed help. A crit Flower Trick might take me out. It does. Okay, it's all up to you. Oh wait, maybe not. Ah! Got her! Fortress gets the final kill! Would love to see it. Revenge kill. Yeah, I'm going to take over for that little infant in this Pokemon League as the Steel-type trainer. Ooh, Terra Blasts. I don't know that I have anybody that'll benefit from that right now, but... Okay, so... the next gym we have is the Monteneverda gym, which is the Ghost, and we will of course need 4 Pokemon for that. But also, we will now be able to add new members to our team because our level cap has increased to 40. So, we got to figure out where we're going to go from there. So obviously with the Ghost it would make sense to use Pawniard, but I'm not going to. And I've got 7 medium XP candies, 7 small ones. And so in the next episode we will get the final 2 levels on Adrienne, to get her fully evolved, get her to level 40. I will probably go ahead and evolve Hemi. I will probably get Corvus Rookity up there into a Corviknight, and then I will hopefully get Safety evolved into Scizor. And then that way our team is that's pretty much what we have. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. Glad we actually got to we did some winning in this one. We didn't have too many troubles. We beat Nimona, we beat Larry, and we beat Atticus all on the first try. So yeah, I look forward to the next episode, and I look forward to what our team may become. I'll see you in the next one. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.